Hello. Today's Focus 15 is focused on chill pill. How to kind of relieve stress, whether you've kind of had some stressful things going on in your life or you just need to relax a little bit. This is very heavy in Tai Chi, which is one of my disciplines that I'm certified in, that I really lean on when I need to relax. So join us for this Focus 15 chill pill. All right, guys, we're going to start out with a little Tai Chi. I love Tai Chi as a way to relax. It's perfect. So we're going to start out with hands waving clouds, and this is moving meditation. So what we're going to start out with is we're going to take one hand up, palm facing down, one hand lower, palm facing up, and it's like I'm holding a cloud. I'm going to focus into the palm of my hand, and I'm going to very gently rotate from the waist, moving my cloud. When I get all the way around, change those arms around and come back around, holding my cloud. And again. And gently, and I'm getting a nice twist on the lower body, kind of unwinding and back around. And one more. And relax. I already feel better, okay? The next thing we're going to do is called opening the energy gates. I love this cross chest stretch from Tai Chi. It's great if you have any kind of AFib problem or have had any kind of heart related or chest problems, because it helps loosen up these muscles. So I'm going to take my arms out super wide, got my knees nice and soft, and I'm going to cross one arm on top, give myself a huge hug, elbows stay high, stretch. I'm holding these shoulder blades back here, and release, opening the chest. And changing that other arm to the top, and squeeze, and release. And again, keep those elbows high, squeeze, give yourself a hug, you deserve it. And release. And again, squeeze. And release. Now I'm really lifting the chest right here as I open. One more set. Squeeze. And release. And squeeze. And release. Sometimes it's important to remember that we hold stress in our body pretty much from the chest to the lower ribs. So we want to really get this area loose and relaxed, okay, to help relieve that, because we clench our jaw, we hold too much, okay? So this will help relax and release all that. So the next thing we're going to do is tree swaying in the wind. So we're going to start out, either your right or your left, whatever you're comfortable with. You're going to, like you're hugging a tree, you're going to take it up over your head. You come back to the front and let those arms float down. Other side, hug your tree. Let the arms come up, and so you got a nice twist on the waistline, back to the front, and arms floating down. Make sure that you're comfortable with your feet. And again, hugging that tree. Tummy pulled back, protecting your back at all times. Lift up and back around. And relax. And hugging our tree. And up. And around. And relax. And again, here. And lift up. Way up, stretching the back. And release. And hug. And arms come up. And up. and release. Every time we get our arms above our heart, we get that little extra workout, but it also sure does feel good. Okay. The next thing we're going to do is palms raised to heaven. I love this stretch. We're going to interlace our fingertips down here. I'm going to stretch up as tall as I possibly can, and I'm going to slowly let these arms float down, very controlled through the space. I'm not splashing them down. Scoot back just a little bit and interlock those fingers and lift up really tall and let the arms float down to your sides. And again, locking and stretch and release, letting the arms float down and relax. Okay, wise owl gazes backwards. You'll get this stretch from me frequently because our neck is something that we really start to lose mobility in as we age. So we want to keep that because when we're driving our car, we need to be able to look to the right and the left. We need to have full range of motion. So I'm going to take my hands down, strong fingertips, jazz hands if you have any dance training. If not, just stretch out those fingertips. And you're going to take your head to one shoulder and then back to the other shoulder. And each time I come around, I stay in motion, I'm going to go a little bit further. And back around. And one more, back around. Really trying to push that chin around to the shoulder. And back around. And relax. All right. Now, this we know, you get forward fold from me over and over and over again, and you get a lot of forward fold from me because I really believe in this position. Every time we get our head below our heart, it has such major health benefits. Now remember, every time we get our head below our heart, if you're on blood pressure medication, you may come up and be a little dizzy. If you are, take a break. The doctor should have cleared you for exercise, or I hope that you're not doing this without permission, okay? But a little dizziness for any of us when we stand up is going to be okay. We just bent over and stood back up. But if it doesn't clear, take a break, okay? So we're going to start out, arms released and relaxed, knees soft, chin to chest. And I'm just going to relax over. And if you can touch the floor, you could just bend those elbows to give you a little extra stretch. Bending the knees, roll up. And when you come up to the top, roll those shoulders back. Okay, and again, make sure that you've got the pelvis a little bit forward, knees are soft. Chin rocks down. And you can cross your arms or not. Just let your head hang here for just a second. Be sure and take a couple of breaths. No reason to hold your breath here. Bending those knees, roll up. And when I roll up, I open the chest. One more time, remember 3 is our magic number. That's usually the number we do in a set. Not always, but that's kind of what we shoot for. Chin dropping down. And release. And bend those knees. And relax. Hoping that you feel a little better already. I do. Okay, we're going to move on to triangle pose. Now, triangle pose is another one of these things where we try to get our head below our heart, but we have a little torque or twist involved in it. So that gives us a little extra release of any tension that we might be holding in our middle body. So for triangle pose, this is the one. I've got my legs apart, and you can bend your knees, okay? And you can use blocks for this. You can stop and lean on your legs. You do whatever you need to do. I'm just guiding you through this. You find your own way. So we're going to take these arms straight out. And for triangle pose, I am going to lean first, then let the hand come down to the ground. And like I said, you can stop on your leg, your shin, block, or floor. And then the head goes to the ceiling. Okay, and we're opening our heart right here. And relax, 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 relax. And remember, changing hands, reversing, Come back around. Arm goes up, head goes to the up hand. Using the middle of your body, you're going to stand up and come back into your neutral position. Now we're going to go the other way. Before we do anything, we're going to slide out there a little bit. Then let that hand come down wherever you want to work, and head goes to the up hand. Get a nice stretch. You can feel that on your hamstrings too. Everything's releasing and revolving. Change hands, lifting up. And revolve back from where we started. Head goes to the up hand. You can bend your knee right here if that helps. Lift yourself up and come back into that neutral position. Feels good, okay? Now, we're going to do a balance here, and we're going to do a tree pose balance. Now, we're going to do balance because balance takes my mind into a focused position. I'm not thinking about, I need to go to the grocery store, I need to do the laundry, I need to clean the house. All I'm trying to think about is I need to stand up and try to stay balanced here. So on tree pose, if you're working on your balance, feel free to put your hand on a wall if you need to, or you can modify the position. You can just pick up your heel and have your hands come straight to your chest. If you want a little more, you can go to your calf. If you want a little more, you can go up to your leg. Okay, so we're going to stay here for just a second. If you want a little more, you can even lift your hands over your head. But totally up to you. I'm going to be quiet so we can be still. Very good. I'm going to put that leg down. And I'm going to go to the other side. Okay, remember, you can lift that heel. You can lean on the wall. All I'm trying to do is get you tree pose on one side of your body for balance and get the mind to be still. So you go wherever you want to work. You want a little more? You want a little more? You can sway with those arms. Or you can just be still. And relax. All right, so balance is one of the things that really helps us to focus our mind. Okay, I've got a couple more things to do. We're going to go down onto the floor and we're going to do a fish pose. Okay, we haven't really worked on this. It's a great position. We're going to tuck our fingertips underneath our hips, lean back on those elbows, lift the chest and the head, and relax. And release and come up. Now, our counter stretch for this is we're just going to lean forward in a forward bend. And coming up, once again, tuck those fingertips. And also, if this is uncomfortable for you, just take your hands back a little further or wherever you want to work. And down, lifting the chest, head drops back, lifting, lifting. And up, and forward fold. So in a lot of our stretches, we'll do one stretch, and then we're going to almost do the opposite of that stretch, just to make sure that we get everything realigned where we want it to be. Okay, so the next thing that we're going to do is called extended puppy pose. So it's kind of like a child's pose. So we know that in child's pose, we work in this position, and we know that this is the one where I can open my knees and take my arms down and just relax the head. Okay, and that's a great position. It's very relaxing. When we do puppy pose, though, we're going to extend our arms out in front of us so we can get a long stretch on our back. Stretch, stretch, stretch. And then we're going to come up and the hands slide up. Let's do it again. Hands go out. And we come up. And one more. Out. And up. All right, guys. This last pose that we're going to do for Chill Pill today to relieve stress is one of my very favorite. It's called Legs Up the Wall. It's also great for migraine headaches or headaches if you have allergies. So I'm going to show you, and you can use any wall, okay? So I'm going to use, I guess I'll use this wall. my little handy camera following me around. And here's the key on this. I got to scoot my tail up as close as I can to the wall and then put those feet straight up, okay? Now, you want to get your tailbone as close as you can to the wall. Okay, you're just going to lay here. Now, you have the option of taking the hands over the head, which is fine, or inhaling and bringing them down. You can turn the palms of your hands up to the sky, which means this is an open position. And you're just going to relax here. And this feels wonderful. Now, to come down out of that, you can slide those legs over to the side, or you can get up any way you want. Remember, we always want to be able to get up and down off of the ground. And that's going to conclude our workout today. I hope you've enjoyed it, and I hope it helps you to relieve some stress and that you can refer to this whenever you just kind of want to take a little chill pill for yourself. Thanks for joining. If you like us, please subscribe to Soul Free Yoga, share us with a friend, and be sure and like us on the YouTube channel. Thanks.